Let's start with big tech. We know that there's governments around the world coming for the likes of Amazon, Facebook, Google. The calls for them to be broken up are mounting, and we're probably going to see more sanctions and more regulation to do with privacy. I know for one, Joe Biden is interested in looking at this because he's been very critical of big tech in the past.
Now, some of these big techs and also other companies in Silicon Valley specifically have gotten a huge boost because of remote work, because there were lockdowns throughout the world. Are we set to keep on working from home?
Yeah, we are. I've got one survey here, which is the CCS Insight survey, which says that 60% of Western businesses believe more than a quarter of their workforce will continue working from home at least some of the time. So that means as well that there's a big market for virtual workplace tools opening up. And what we might even start to see is companies buying from other companies toolkits to help their employees work from home. That might even include routers that you as an employee will have to install at home, and that allows your work to be more secure and more reliable.
Now, in the predictions of the last 3 years, I'd say we'd always hear Internet of Things. We can now set that aside. Something new has come up. What is it called?
I'm really sorry, Julia, but I'm going to have to introduce you to another new acronym. I know we do so many of them already, but it's the IOB, the Internet of Behaviors. And what this is all about is our behaviors used as data points to be fed into the algorithms that we interact with every day. Now, probably the most famous example of this existing already is China's social credit system, which might soon affect a fifth of the world's population. Outside China, we're already seeing the IOB in things like usage-based insurance schemes and ratings-based services like Airbnb and Uber. So who knows where the IOB could go this year?
So we're becoming part of the machine almost. Now, of course, big companies, states are using all of this data, but not only. I mean, artificial intelligence is perhaps going to be harnessed by everyone.
Yeah, let me name you a new trend that we're going to see more of, which is AI for all. And this is essentially the democratization of AI. So businesses selling machine learning packages to other businesses, no matter what their size, their budget, their computing know-how, to allow them to use AI for their own company. So Dreamquark in Paris is a good example of this. They have a service called Brain. They've sold it to banks. They've sold it to insurance companies. And what it does is it allows them to use AI-based recommendations to generate sales.
Now, we talk a lot about computing power and trying to increase that more and more. What will it be used for?
Yeah, I think increased automation is a given. We've already seen it, and we're going to see more and more of it. But I'm not just talking about automated cars and taxis. I'm talking about entire factories, supply chains, and services. And with all of this stuff we've been talking about, I can't not mention 5G. It's going to make all of this much more efficient and quick.